So how does technology change our sense of aliveness? Well, personally, I perceive the question as to being one that would be having a naturally negative answer. But I just said, with myself, it's actually very positive. The technology has aided me to reach further afield, work from home, keeping me closer to family. It's kept me more alive, kept me in contact with more people, be able to pass more guidance on and help and messages from loved ones, and really to try and make a positive change for others that will pass on then to others and go further afield. So technology and being able to reach and talk further afield via video and likes of Zoom are essential. Amazing. My biggest fear, if I'm not prepared for it, then the dentist. I guess that overrides the fear of needles that I've got. You see, just fear of needles, I can cope with that, which some people might say that's strange because of the tattoos I've got, but they don't go into you. The zone that you're not meant to be able to feel inside of you, I feel you can feel. I can feel it anyway. So the dentist, I find with the dentist, but if it comes to having an injection, that's worse than having any work done. So the fear of a dentist with a needle is going to be my biggest fear. How do you decide who to trust these days? No different to always. Always have done. Use my intuition, use my instincts. Just knowing, not letting your mind change what your heart and your stomach tell you. If something smells bad, it is bad. If something tastes bad, it is bad. So believe when your instincts tell you something, then that's the case. Listen to it, and then it's no different to how it's always been. It's not trusting these days, it's trusting always. So an unpopular opinion that I have. Can't really think of any unpopular opinions. The most recent unpopular opinion, I guess, would have been an opinion with regard to COVID and the vaccine. That definitely would have been unpopular with some. So I did realise that there were things I wanted to change in my life, and I realised that I could. So I guess if you're listening to this, ask yourself the same. What aren't you happy with in your life? What would you change? Then realise that you can, and ask yourself why you don't. It's a fantastic question. I'd recommend anyone asking themselves this question and then following it through. So, something untrue that I believed for too long. A large proportion of the content that's taught to us from a young age. The news. So I guess what we read and what we see and what we're told. So it could be things that we're told that are just unquestioned. That was something I believed for too long. It's about waking up. What's the best way that I quiet my mind? I guess I'm more fortunate than most. With what I do as a medium, I have to be able to quiet my mind and shut off own life instantly. See, for reading it, you've got to cut your own life off and literally quiet the mind to be able to read. So, what's the best way for me to quiet my mind is to decide. It's as quick as and as effortless as clicking my fingers. But it's not easy to get to that stage of being able to quiet the mind, but very beneficial. What excites me to work on right now? The same as always excites me. Helping people. guiding people, showing them or highlighting to them their path, not telling anyone what to do, but guiding for them to be independent, for them not to be a herd, to be heard, to live with love, to live with joy, to live with happiness, passing that on to others, even if it's one, that can reach many, change someone else's outlook, and they can change another. So one word to one person can spread to the world. That inspires me and excites me. So the question, what am I stressing about this week? Nothing. I don't stress about anything. Life's too short. See, if it was in the past that you're worrying or having stress, it can't be changed. If it's something that's in the future, well, it hasn't happened yet. So as long as we live in the present moment, we've always got a choice. Choice is always ours. Sometimes we might not feel it. It's the way society gets us to feel. But choice is always in our hands, which gives us our power. So if we can choose, then there should be no stress. Life's about living. It's about having joy, happiness. That's abundance, not money. Money causes the stress.